what is the dialer? What do you use the dialer?
So my dialer is what my cold callers use, and I can listen to them live on here. These are my users. They all, and my cold callers, they have different hours based on their time zones that they're in. I can see how many like hot appointments they made. I can do all kinds of things on here. So, but this is how, so they're dialing 3 leads at a time, and you can turn it all the way up to 10. And I kind of play with it. I'll turn it up, turn it down. It really just depends on the carriers. I have a ton of phone numbers. Like, you've got to swap your phone numbers out regularly. That's also expensive. So it's good to start with like one cold caller and kind of scale your way up. By the time, so see, these are all of my phone numbers, because otherwise the carriers, they spam you. So we rotate these out every month, and each of my callers has 20 phone numbers. And then you guys can still see my screen, right? Yeah. Okay. And then,
I think
so these are their playlists, and they're each assigned their own. So like this playlist belongs to Carlos, and he does all of my Colorado stuff. And I just kind of watch their, like, how used up the lists are, and then I swap them out. And now I have Wendy doing that for me. She's like she's a cold caller, but she's also my VA. So when it's time to, I still do my own like data pulling, but I just leave it in REI, and then she goes into REI, grabs it, downloads it, uploads it into Batch. Batch is what I use to do my skip tracing, because I've tested it against REI, and it's always better. So she comes in here, and she grabs my list. She goes by date, and then she'll just pull them in here, and then she skip traces them, and then she uploads them into the dialer for me. So I don't do that anymore. I am trying to outsource anything and everything that I like is like a $10 an hour job, or $20 an hour job even. So then this Launch Control is by far the best texting platform out there right now, like hands down. So this is what we use. So I have 2 girls in here that work this together, and you create templates and they rotate them out. It's like tedious at first to create your templates, but once you've got them going, then it's pretty much push and play. So that you get a lot more SMS leads, but they're not as qualified.